Hey guys, welcome back to Equilibrium Clan War Heroes, where we're going to watch some replays and we're going to learn strategy. Okay, it's been a long time since I've uploaded my last video. I've been very busy recently, and the last one was Chinatown. So we've had, what is that, 8 wars since then. We've won 6 and lost 2. So yeah, clan wars seem to be getting quite a bit tougher than before. In the beginning, we had just winning streaks constantly. And we lost, no, we didn't lose, we tied with a team, but other than that, I think we won like the first 30 wars with our crew, because we came from a previous clan, right? Anyway, recently, I think what's happening is the matchmaking system is getting better, and we're getting equal opponents, or the clans that keep losing just aren't playing as much. So for whatever reason, clan wars are getting tougher. Also, it's been a long time since clan wars started, so I think a lot of people are arranging their bases better. In the beginning, there were a lot of bases where the town halls were left out, or because it was the same base as the original. But anyway, that's far behind us. And okay, so this war, we were up against something in Korean. I don't know how to read that, but we're just gonna watch the best attack and the best defense. Oh, Vanak got it. Cool. I think this might be the first time that Vanak got the most epic attack. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. Alright, so he sends in a few hogs. That's most likely to trigger the clan castle. Alright, so he pulls out all the wizards. Oh, look at how long those hogs survive. Maxed out hogs with maxed out heal. It's pretty good. Well, apparently dinner's ready, so I'm going to be eating a nice dinner after this. Alright, so he sends out a few archers. A couple of archers, yeah. What I would do in this situation is I would put the archers closer than the wizards, so that their wizards and archers would shoot at my own archers. And then my wizards would stay alive for a little bit longer. But other than that, it's done really well. Alright, so here come the hogs. This base, it's kind of hard to tell if the hog... Okay, so there aren't any giant bombs there. I thought there might be some right there. It would be a pretty good place to put them. Okay, we got that heal spell going on. Got a few more hogs coming in. I've been seeing this a lot in hog attacks. People use, like, 5, 6, 7 hogs at a time. It has some benefits. Splash damage, like mortars, if they do land, they don't hit your whole army. You also don't have such a high chance of losing your entire army to a couple of giant bombs, because you're only sending it a little bit at a time. But there's also a benefit to having your whole army attacking at once, because, yeah, it's just the way it is. When your whole army's attacking, then you get in damage quicker, and you get units attacking while other units are taking damage, whereas if you send in a few at a time, they all get attacked. Alright, looking pretty interesting. I'm not sure if he has more hogs or not. Right, he's got quite a few wizards, look at that. Okay, so maybe his plan was to take out the defenses which were on the outside and then just clean up a lot of real estate with wizards. I doubt he's going to get a second star though, by the looks of it. I mean, that core is really strong still. So we're just going to fast forward this because it looks like it's dwindling down to the last moments. Nice spell, this king, look at that. I don't know, what do you guys feel about the kings? The kings and the queens, the new heroes. I personally feel like, well, not to mention their stats when they attack and defense. I don't know, I guess it takes some getting used to, but I think defensively they're much stronger, which means when you're attacking, it's pretty tough in clan wars because you can't lure them out easily. They almost act like towers, and hogs, believe it or not, they don't even focus the heroes down after they finish off all the towers. They just go for the nearest building, which means heroes now have equal attack priority for hogs as goldmine, which I think was a little bit off. I think Supercell shouldn't have nerfed, I don't even know if to say nerfed, but like buffed heroes that much. I think it was a little bit overboard, but if you visit the forums, you can see there's a lot of raging, and it just requires change. When the game balance changes, in this case, it's not like there are 3 different races like in StarCraft where one race becomes stronger. It's the update affects everyone equally. So, you know, what's an advantage defensively is also going to be a disadvantage. Disadvantage defensively. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to say. Okay, anyway. So here we got the giants coming in, and okay, so this attacker, again, I cannot read his name, but he did not deal with the clan castle at all. And there's a witch there, so, you know, over time a witch actually does quite a bit more damage than a wizard. Unless her units are all clumped. Witches have just non-stop regenerated units, so they're ridiculously strong in this kind of situation. I think the witch died off. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, that's an archer. Got a nice rage spell, completely missing the area that it needs to be in. That rage spell should have been centered right around here so that it would hit this air defense, this mortar, and whatever that was just there. Alright, so he uses the jump spell, but alas, all the giants are about to die. Ah, look at that. I think that last hit from the wizard tower took out like 7 or 8 dragons. So his spells could have been better. Also, this jump spell should have been a little bit more north too. The jump spells you can surpass. Well, the new jump spells you can surpass 2 walls. Like if there's a building inside with 3 hexes, that's 3 hexes wide, then you can jump over 2 walls. So if this jump spell was placed like right here, right under the wizard tower, then the giants could have actually jumped all the way into the center too. A little bit unfortunate for our attacker, but nevertheless, 43%. Let's just fast forward this. I guess it's just going to be a couple more archers, and he holds off, not giving away a single star. Alright, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know, what do you guys feel about the heroes? You can leave some comments. You know, start a little rage on my channel if you want. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't want any more rage. There's plenty on the forums. Okay, so this war. Okay, our last war was very close. 71 to 69. I think we had pretty good participation rate this war, though. We had, what is that? Attacks remaining, we had 4. So we only had 4 attacks, which were not used. And they only had 5. So this was a very, very close war, and amazingly, we were actually like only a few stars apart from each other the whole time. It was crazy. It was like neck to neck, man. Yeah, they had better average destruction, but I guess we got a few more extra stars. Alright, so here is going to be our cashew farmer, Mr. Snow. Oh wow, God, these bases, man. I do not like these bases. The only bad thing about this base is that the clan castle is a little bit too easy to lure, but I don't know really how to deal with these bases. If you go like golems, then a lot of times the golems they get lost right in the middle. They just go ahead of the rest of the army, while your witches and wizards get left alone back here to deal with the tower. So it's a pretty interesting design. There are ways to deal with it, of course. Every base has its weakness, and I think spread out bases like this are probably weak to air attacks, like dragons or balloons. But his air defenses are centralized, so it's not too bad. You can also do combinations too. You can send in a few air units to take out the buildings that are far from the air defenses, and then send in a hog army afterwards. I don't know. I've never had to attack a base like this yet, so I haven't really come up with a good solution. But okay, so he sent in like, what was that, 5 or 6 dragons. He took out the clan castle, and he's probably going to be popping a few more dragons down there because of a rage. Yep, that's exactly what's happening here. Okay, so a couple wizards were left. Let's see what's going to happen to that. Something tells me this is going to be a 1-star, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so this looks like a 1-star attack. He was going for the 50% by the looks of it. Dragons are, you know, with dragons you can almost always get 1 star off of the base if you place them correctly. I would say they are probably the most stable unit. Whoa, he still has so many dragons. What is this? What is going on? Okay, I'm surprised. I thought he already put down like 7 or 8 dragons, but... So he had more dragons than I thought. He didn't use as many in the beginning. So yeah, he gets 62%. Anyway, so that's what I think. I think full dragon attacks are the easiest attack, just because it's so hard to screw it up. Other compositions, they're a little bit more dependent on your skill level, but with dragons, it's kind of like, just spam them and you get 50%. If you guys think there's any other army which is better just for getting 1 star, then please let me know. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Okay, so Giant walks in and gets killed before even triggering the clan castle. Not so good. In this situation, you want hogs. Or if you're going to send in giants, at least send in like 2 or 3 at a time, so that they get through the first tower. This is getting kind of long, so I'm going to put it on ×2 speed for a few moments. Yeah, so he's struggling with getting that clan castle. This attacker obviously didn't plan ahead of time. He's just kind of hoping that units will trigger the clan castle. So that's not such a good way to play. You generally want to have a plan of which towers you're going to destroy, and then okay, and you also don't want to use your heal spells out in the middle of nowhere. Unfortunate for him. I think we're going to see a very, very quick 0 star here. I think all heroic defenses actually need to be 0 stars. I don't think they even count. Like, you're not even in the... Even if a very high opponent attacks you and only gets 1 star, I don't think it counts as a heroic defense. I think it needs to be 0 stars to be a heroic defense. So yeah, he's got some units spread out here and there. He sent in some hogs, but the big bombs took care of them. Hogs are so weak now with the boost to the big bombs. It's more like a nerf to the hogs in reality, because the big bombs only have bonus damage against hogs. But yeah, I mean, game balance is changing. We're seeing a lot more dragons in our clan. A lot of dragon attacks. We do see some hog attacks, but most of our clan members have pretty good anti-hog bases, so it's not that common. But we have met other clans, however, which don't have anti-hog bases, and whenever we find those, it's like, yes! Because everybody likes hogs, right? We've been using hogs for a long time. And that's it for now, guys. Okay, so after this, I am going to be making a video of a Town Hall 8 base from a clan called Arabian Shield, which we fought quite a while ago. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. It's a pretty good base. I would rate it maybe like an 8 or something. It's got unlurable CC, and it has pretty good... oh yeah, and it's also anti-hog. So it's anti-hog and it's unlurable CC. The only thing is it's not as strong against air, but I think you guys might like it. So yeah, check out my next video if you have a Town Hall 8 and if you are looking for a cool base. That's it for now. Peace out.